Hey guys, what's up? I am Papi and welcome to the studio, especially if it's your first time. If you've seen a few of my videos and you keep coming back for more, you should consider subscribing and hitting the notifications tab. Alright boys, back to business. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you how to get some RP points. Right? I always tell you in the season update, hey, find a crew and 20 million, you get this car. But I don't really explain to you how to do it because some of you just barely downloaded the game and cannot finish the Prestige Cup. So before we get started racing, there's a couple of things I want to explain to you. Live racing is all about swapping races. You're going to win a race and you're going to lose a race. And then you take turns, win, lose, win, lose. This is the reason why whenever you go into the live races, sometimes you see a W/L. They're saying, hey, they're down to swap, basically. Now, the matchmaking system in this game is pretty good. For example, this car runs around 9 seconds. So if this car runs around 9 seconds, if I go into the live race lobby, most of the cars in there will run about a 9 second. So they're not going to put some car that's just extremely faster than yours. But how do you do this? What you can do is if you're in a crew, you can go to your crew chat and say, look, my car's running 9 seconds or however fast it runs. I'm going to be in a specific Hobbs & Shaw McLaren or whatever car you're going to be in, and then ask them who's down to swap. Most people will say, hey, I got a 9-second car, or hey, I got a 10-second car. Do you have a 10-second car? And that's how you can do it. That's one way. The other way is you can get a stock car with nothing in it, and more than likely, if you're racing a car that has nothing in it, has never been touched, then you can swap races like that as well. I suggest that for beginners. So if you just picked up a car or you just got in a crew and you don't have the money to spend on the new crew car that you just won, then guess what? Race in that. Even if it has no fusion parts, it's okay because you're not trying to be the fastest. You're just going to win one and lose one. And if both of you are on the same page, then that's how it's going to happen. Let's do a couple of races now. All right, so I just won that one. Right in the middle of everything, before I decided to make this video, I was like, yikes, I should be recording this. So I just won the first one. My boy Flock wants to race me again, and we're gonna be swapping races for a little bit. So since I just won this one, I'm gonna let him win this next one. So live racing is so fun because there's a lot of things. You're going to get a lot of RP through it. You're also going to practice your launch. And we're just going to go again. So since he won, now I'm going to win. And you just do that and keep doing it until either you run out of, a tank of gas. I typically use 20 gold to keep filling up. You can watch videos, but if someone is willing to race with you, you don't necessarily want to have them waiting, because then they may go to the next lobby. So this car has enough top speed to win at the end, so and that's how you do it. So you can practice your launch. You can swap. He's going to do it again. My boy Flock says, okay, now it's time for me to win. All right, let's do it. And that's all you do. It's so fun. And as you can see, his name, and then it has a W, a swapping sign, and then L. Gotta slow down sometimes. Alright. Yeah, I said a swapping symbol, but it's more like a recycling symbol. And they still want me to watch videos so I can get gas, but I don't mind since I have plenty of gas. To me, it's worth it to spend 20 gold And it's just worth it to spend 20 gold for a full tank, especially if someone is willing to swap races with you, because I think the RP is way more valuable. Let's see. I'm running out of gas. I know sometimes he runs out of gas too, but he's gonna keep going. So if it comes down to it, I'm still not gonna watch videos. I'm just gonna use 20 gold. Wait, did I let him win two times? And sometimes I forget, since it's always... No, I did win last time. I did win last time. That's right. That's right. Because he ran a 10-4. And here it goes. Let's go ahead and buy some, just so I'm ready to go. And this is the reason why sometimes you see people... There he is. I think he's still trying to find me. Come on, buddy. There it is. So he won that one, I think. Did I win that one? So a good thing to do is, and I don't know why I didn't do it this time. What I normally do to keep track, whether it be win-lose situation, you can get like a coin, heads, tails. I have this flat thumb drive, and then when it's facing up, that means it's my turn to win. When it's facing down, it's a good way to keep track that way, because I know it was only 7 seconds ago, but if sometimes you got a lot on your mind, man. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna say on these videos. I'm like, oh wait, was I supposed to win or lose on that one? But for the most part, if they're part of your crew, they're gonna be understanding. They're gonna be like, oh okay, maybe he messed up or whatever, so it's all good. Because in the end, your teammates want to help you out. They want to make sure the whole team gets enough RP so they can stand, because if you don't make that minimum in most crews, you are out of there, son. You are out. Did I win 2 in a row? See, and that's what I'm saying. I need to get that. I need to get that piece. That it's a flat little hard drive. Where is he at? There he is. And if you guys are practicing instead of practicing your launch, you should try that in live racing, especially if someone's going to swap with you. Because it gives you great practice, but it also, you know, knowing that, hey, if you don't do too well, you're still going to get RP points in the next race if you lose the race. So it's all good. Now, if you max out a car and you want to test it in live racing, that's completely fine too. But I'm just saying that it's not necessarily here to say, hey, and flex muscle and hey, I got the fastest car in the whole wide world. It's nothing like that. And this is it. And the thing is, this Prestige Cup is the Infinity Project Black S or something like that. It's the only Infinity in the entire game, man. So it's hard to get fusion parts, and it's hard to get stage 6 parts in this. And so sometimes if it's that difficult to get through the Prestige Cup, then you have to do what you got to do, and that's the reason why I'm doing a little bit more live racing than normal. That's all it is, fellas. You go back, you go forth. You go back, you go forth. Now, another thing is you really want to use a car that has purple stars or 5 stars, because you get more with the purple stars. So if you have a purple star car, use the one that has the purple stars, but you also want to use the one that has the most stars. And keep on using those, because you're actually getting a little bit more RP points than what you would have with a 1-star or 2-star car. I think tier 5s only have 3 stars. You know, oh, here's another thing too. In live racing, sometimes you have disconnection problems. Where is he at? There he is. Found him. I was about to say, it might be a good time to cut loose on this video. As in fact, after this one, I'm going to turn off the camera. After this one, I'm going to turn off the camera. Yeah, we'll end it on a win. Let me turn it off right quick. So there you have it, fellas. That's how you swap races. That's how you get your RP points. That's how you succeed a little bit more if you cannot finish the Prestige Cup. You got to make sure you have someone that can swap with you, and if not, be sure to go into live racing and make sure and look for the W/L. That means they're going to let you win one and let you lose one. Now, sometimes they don't follow the rules, especially if you don't have it in your name. I don't have it in my name, so if I'm not swapping with a friend or someone from the crew, then that means, you know, it's kind of like a roulette situation. Sometimes they know that you're going to swap and sometimes they don't. So that's one thing to kind of take a look at. But hey man, if there's anything about this video that you like, feel free to smash that like button, and you should consider subscribing, especially if you like the content and you keep coming back for more. I appreciate all the recent subscribers. I appreciate you watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.